Hey Gemini, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of June 2024. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say hello and welcome. I'm your favorite money tarot reader on YouTube, and I do these readings each and every month because I love to share money messages with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my original tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then, Gemini, I will close out your reading with an Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. All right, so, you have a lot going on in your personal life, Gemini. But things are actually looking up for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and it's like you're on the verge of big changes. You also are, I'm picking up that you are fed up and you are ready to do something drastically different. All right, looking at these cards here, you have no problem admitting that you want something different, especially as it relates to your money, your career, your work, your business. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you Geminis are, like I said, on the verge of transitioning into a new career, starting a new business, or quitting your job and then just jumping 100% into something else. Now, I think this is something that's been brewing for a while, and so you kind of already have a strategy, Gemini, as it relates to, how you're going to make money, what you're going to do next, how frequently or how often you're going to do something. Because all of these cards here are telling me that there's some big changes coming. And these are changes that you've been wanting to do for a while. But now that we're moving into June, we're 6 months-ish into the new year, you feel like there's no more time to waste because you've been putting things on hold long enough. So this is going to be a very abrupt transition, but it's going to pay off. And I can tell you that by looking at these cards. You have offers coming in, things are happening quickly. You really get focused, you narrow down what it is that you want. You're dealing with some emotional stuff here, but again, you're in the healing stages of that. And then this Tower card talks about rebuilding and really kind of deconstructing things, or literally starting something over or starting something from scratch. All right, so this is exciting, although sometimes you may feel a little nervous and unsure, especially because this is concerning money, but you don't have to worry. You are doing exactly what I feel you intuitively need to do, and maybe in some levels emotionally or spiritually as well. It's like there's been a part of you that you've been neglecting, and you have decided enough is enough. It's time to really do what you want to do. And then it breaks open so many opportunities for you to make more money. All right, Gemini, let's see how else this is going to play out as we move through the month of June. All right, so we've got the Strength card and we have that World card in the reverse. But again, I feel like this is all part of what's to be expected because you're doing so many different things. You're starting to second guess. You're starting to wonder how other people are going to react, especially with this Nine of Swords card here. But the thing is you've got your emotions in check and you're ready to move. You have no hesitation. You could even possibly consider some travel, Gemini, which could end up paying off for you in a very, very profound and profitable way. Now, we also have the World card. This means that something new is starting. You're moving into a new phase, a new season of life. So you can't really expect all the results to happen quickly, but they are happening and they are unfolding. All right. The other thing I want to tell you, Gemini, is that I'm also picking up very intuitively that you're probably not going to get a lot of major support from the people closest to you, and you're going to get most of your support from either strangers, people you work with, like colleagues, maybe people you go to school with. It could also be maybe people that you know more in a professional way and not necessarily a personal way. All right, so especially for those of you who are starting businesses, sometimes our friends and family are not our best supporters, but that doesn't mean that what we're doing is not working. All right, so let's see what else we've got. Oh, we've got that Knight of Swords again. Communication. There we go. Nine of Cups. And we've got the Queen of Cups again. All right, Eight of Wands. Gemini, you really need to kind of develop this unwavering confidence that you're doing the right thing. That's what I'm picking up with this Eight of Swords here, because I feel like even though you know that you're doing the right thing as it relates to your money, you're also feeling like, I don't know, I'm second guessing. You know, how do I know this is going to work? Can I afford to do this? Should I invest this money? Should I start this business? And there's a lot of second guessing here. All right. And so one of the things that is going to help you through that is really committing to the process. Now, I'm not saying to do something and not have a plan. As a matter of fact, I think the opposite is what's going to give you peace of mind, and it's going to give you some emotional stability as it relates to that. And that's what we're seeing here with this Queen of Cups. Because sometimes our emotions can go all over the place when we're trying something new or something different, and we just don't know what to expect. But you're doing the right things, Gemini, all right? And I really believe that this is something, again, that you've been waiting for a very long time. And this is something that you have definitely been considering and finally feel like it's now or never. You're like all in. You want to really jump, or you really want to do something that's going to help you make more money than probably you've ever made before in your entire life. Now, we do have the Knight of Swords. This is a repeater card. And the Knight of Swords is a card about speed and timing. All right, so at the beginning of the month, things really kick off quickly and things start moving, but then they start slowing down in the second half of the month. Now, that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong, but you know how sometimes things kind of start fast and quickly, and then, you know, they kind of taper off once you get going, but you still have momentum here. We also have that Five of Swords. Again, that's the card I said where you may not necessarily get support from people you know, but you will be getting support from people who either are trying to do the same thing as you, or people who are definitely looking for you or the business or the service or the work that you provide. Now, the really best card that we're looking at here is that Nine of Cups, because that means that exactly what you're wishing for is on its way to you. The Nine of Cups is one of the most positive cards in the deck, and this is confirmation that you're doing the right thing. How things unfold could be very unpredictable, but it's also very exciting because, again, like I said, you're getting confirmation that what you want to do is working, or this is the path that you have decided to take, and that it really is conforming to the ideas and bringing you the results that you are looking for. Now, we also have that Knight of Cups in the reverse. Again, this is another support card. It means you're not getting support from where you think you should be getting support, but you are getting support from people who respect you, admire you, and who are impressed by you. Finally, we got that Queen of Cups. That is the card of emotional sensitivity. And like I said, really being emotionally grounded during this time and not allowing your feelings of uncertainty to get in the way of you doing what you know needs to be done as it relates to your money, your finances, your work, your career, and your business. So this is really good, Gemini. I hope that you can stay committed to the process, because it looks like things are unfolding for you in a very beautiful way. All right, Gemini, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of June 2024. Interesting. All right, so there's definitely going to be some travel. You could be planning for the trip here, and then the trip happens at the end of the month. Or it could also be maybe some growth or movement as it relates to your work or your business. All right, so we've got this Hierophant card. That's you doing things your own way, kind of going against the grain and really just taking into account how you want things to look and feel for you, and that is the position you operate from. So as this relates to your money, it means that you're going to have the most success and make the most money doing something that people probably consider different, weird, off the cuff, maybe even strange in some way, shape, or form, but it's okay because it's going to work for you. Now, we also got that Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a divine union, a divine partnership. I do believe that you are going to be attracting the right people at the right time to help you really get things moving as it relates to your money and your finances. Again, this could be something business related or career related. We talked about that Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is travel and movement. For some of you, it could even be international travel or maybe international expansion, depending on your business, depending on your work or your career. It could be relocating or maybe transferring to a different location in your current work. Now, we also have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this I'm picking up here, this is vacation. This is time off for some of you. Now, you know how if you have a job, you take time off, and during that time off, you work on like something else, like a business or something like that. That's what I pick up with these two cards here. So it looks like some of you are going to be using vacation time to really get things moving in other areas of your life as it relates to money. And it also looks like some of you are going to be investing in something, even though you don't quite know how that's going to work out. You know that it just feels right, and so you're trusting your gut as it relates to that. Now, the Nine of Pentacles talks about you need to invest in yourself in some way, and some of you are hesitant to do that. Now, I'm not saying you have to drop thousands and thousands of dollars, but is there something that you have been procrastinating on or hesitating spending money on, and you know that this thing could help you make more money in some way? It could be a class, it could be a new wardrobe, it could be a new laptop, maybe hiring a trainer so you can get your health or your body in shape to how you want it. It could be anything. So really consider how you can spend money to invest in yourself to make you the better, bigger, bolder version of who you are, so you can draw in more money, so you can attract more clients, more customers. So you do really kind of exude and embody that energy of success and someone who knows what they want and someone who's going for it, right? Because sometimes it's all about perception, not how necessarily how other people perceive us, but more about how we perceive ourselves. Do we perceive ourselves as someone who is worthy, deserving, someone who can achieve the goals that they set for themselves? So Gemini, like I said, you've got big changes happening this month. These are powerful changes. These are huge changes. These are going to impact your life in such big ways. And I do believe that you're truly ready for it. And this is something, like I said, you have been waiting for so long, and you finally feel like the time is now. The growth is happening. The changes are happening. And I do believe the expectations are there that you're doing exactly what you need to do right now. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and close out your reading with an Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. I have not used this deck in a while, but I did feel very drawn to it. All right, so the card you got is Winter, and this says, take care of your needs. Take care of your needs, Gemini. Now, this kind of reflects what I said with this Nine of Pentacles card, in the sense that sometimes it's time for you to invest in you, right? However that looks for you, it may cost money, it may not, but you know the time is now to prioritize your needs. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.